Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. After a long time I am doing again video after 10 days I think. So I am in a small vacation. So that is the reason I didn't get a time to post the videos. But still I am in some other place. So that is the reason I am posting the videos through another system. So maybe the fonts and all those things may look a little bit smaller. Why? Because I am doing from the laptop. So fine, let's move on to the topic. So from where we have stopped is, so when I click on a particular ID, I am able to get the ID details. That is nothing but the book ID. If you try to see the inspect element in this one, console, and here this is the object, and I am trying to get the ID, which is not actually an ID, it's an ISBN. If you try to see here in our app.js, and we need to go to the books list. If you go into the books list, and here handle selected ID, I am trying to get the ISBN. But in order to have the API, so we should not get the ISBN. So the API, if we want to get a particular book details, so we need to get the book ID. That is nothing but this ID, which is present in the Google APIs book. So this ID we need to catch it. So now what we can do is, so here instead of getting the ISBN, I will try to get the ID. Okay, I am sending back the ID. So ISBN we can keep it. Why? Because ISBN is also unique one. And here if I try to refresh this page, and if I go into the Monk and if I press enter, so we are able to get all those details. And if I click on this one, so we are not able to see any details, right? So we are not able to see the details. Why it is happening here like this is, so if you go to the console and if you try to see the object, and here if I go to the app.js, let's try to press enter. Now here the problem what we are trying to get it here, if I click on a particular book details, we are not able to see any book details, right? So the ID, we are not able to see the ID. Let's try to debug this one. So here I will try to use the debugger. Long back, so much of gap we got it, right? So in order to have this one, let's do it. We'll do it by step, so that you will be also having a clear idea. So now if I click on this one, so we are able to get debugger, but this time the ID we are getting it as an undefined. So that means we are not able to get a particular ID. Why we are not able to get a particular ID? Now here we are trying to get all the book details, and here we are setting the books data, and we are formatting the response here. So let's try to see the format response. And here this is the book we are framing the object, right? In this book we are not having an ID. And if you go here into the components and all those things also, here if you see the books list, okay, so this is our books list. Let's remove this one, books list. And in this books list, what is happening here? Let's go into the network, and here let's go to the components again. What is the console we are getting? Let's refresh this page again. Yeah. Now here in our Monk, I will try to press Monk. Now here we got the values, and let's go to the components, and in the books list. So here in the books data, so this is our data, right? So here we are having image, ISBN, publisher, rating, title, year, but we are not having an ID. But still we are trying to access the ID. Okay, so now what I can do here, let's go into this one. So let's try to catch the ID. How can I catch the ID? The ID is present in somewhat in the console. If you go here and in our items, so here you will be having a ID. That is nothing but item.id. I think so. Item.volume.info, item.id. I can add item.id. That's it. Now let's see whether we can able to see the particular output or not. If I click on this one, sorry, we are not able to see it. Let's refresh this page. We'll try to see this time. Let's close this one. And here in our Monk, if I press Monk and if I click here, see now this time I am able to see the ID of that particular book. Fine, we got the ID. Okay, now I don't want to show this ID. I want to show all the complete book details. So that is the main thing. So let's try to make the call using this ID. So that one we need to make it in the book details. So here is the where we are showing that ID, right? Selected ID. And here when we got a selected ID, we need to call the API on mounted. So on mounted means then we need to use the use effect. So use effect, we need to call the function, and here this should be called only on the mounted. So that means square bracket, and here I can call something like get book details. So this is the method I will call it, and here you will be having an async function get book details. Okay, so this is the method I will be calling, and here you need to get the details. Now let's go into the app.js. So here, in order to get a single details, so here you need to write volumes v1 slash volumes. Up to here you need to copy. Let's go to here, and in this one constant response is equal to await fetch of, and this is the volumes, and here you need to call the particular id. So here selected id, that's it. Now this is the id, we are able to get it, and here we will be getting the book details. So that is nothing but await response.json. so we got the details, and here let's try to console the book details. That's the main thing. So we are able to get the single book details or not. Let's try to see. Now here, if I refresh this page, and if I go to the if I go to the Monk, and if I click on this one, so here we are able to get an API call, and in this API call we are able to get a particular book details. We are able to get it. The data is one and the same only. Now what we need to do is we need to format all the data. So how we can format it? Already we have a method that is nothing but format book response. But here the problem what we are having is, so here we are looping over the each one, and we are trying to do here like this. So now here we don't want to loop. So here what I can do is, I don't want to loop. Here what I can do is, here let book is equal to prepare book object, and I will try to send the item. That's it. Now here I will be having another function, export function prepare book object of book details, single book details, you will get it, and here I will prepare this one, and I will return the book here. That's it. So this is the, now I can use this prepare book object. Here if I go into the book details, and here we got the details console.log, and here I can do prepare book object of book details. That's it. Now if you try to see the output, now let's go here and refresh this page. Maybe, yeah, what is this error we are getting? I think nothing, no error. Prepare book export function prepare book let book. Oh, okay. We are overriding the data. Fine. So we are getting this one all, and here we are trying to do the item, right? Let's try to convert it into an item only. Then it will be very easy for us. Now if you see the output for this one, hopefully this one should work. And here I will be trying to do the, sorry, not book here. Okay, whatever the thing, Monk. Let's click on this one. So here I am able to get the details which I have formatted it. So in this formatted way we need to get it. Let's add some more data also. So before that we need to populate the book details, complete book details here. So now we got the list of all the data. Now we will and also we have the formatted book details. So in the next video what we will try to do is, so this one using these details we'll try to show all the book details here. All the book details means the complete details of that particular selected book. We need to show it here. So you can do it on your own, or otherwise I will do it in the next video. So this is how we will be getting. So what we are trying to do here, we are calling the use effect upon mounted. So we are getting the selected ID, and we are getting all the book details, and we are trying to prepare the book object. Now we need to save it in our state variable, and we need to populate it here. Let's try to do it in the next video. Hope you understood about this one. So what I will try to do is, so this is video-62, right? So I will commit this one in our new branch, that is video-63. Create new branch video-63, and I will commit this code. So book details on mounted, I will call it, and I will commit this entire code, and I will publish this branch. So whoever may be having doubts or anything, if you want to refer this code, so the GitHub repository link is provided in the description below. Whoever may be having doubts, if you want to refer this code, means you can go to that particular GitHub repository URL, and you can go to that particular video branch, and you can check that particular code. That's it guys about this one. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.